Such was the intensity of the lead battle that it was easy in Spain to take for granted some of the other stellar drives on Sunday afternoon. Daniel Ricciardo was an excellent P3, albeit way off the Mercedes-Ferrari pace, and strong were the drives of Carlos Sainz, Kevin Magnussen, Danny Kvyat from the back of the grid, and particularly from Sauber's Pascal Wehrlein. Sahara Force India also performed with metronomic brilliance, recording yet another top 10 finish with both cars, thereby becoming the only team this year to do so in every race. Sergio Perez and Esteban Ocon finished 4th and 5th, trouncing the midfield and showing definite improvements in terms of grip and balance. Esteban now joins us from the Force India home base at Silverstone, where he's been taking a short break from simulator work. Esteban, thanks for joining us. You're having a busy day up there with the sim, right?
Exactly, yeah. I'm preparing the Monaco Grand Prix, so very busy day, and just looking at the details also with the engineers, with the mechanics, what we need to improve and to be done to be better on all the details.
Yeah, I was talking to Andy Green in Spain about the longer wheelbase cars and how they're going to get through the tight hairpins there. How does it feel on the sim? What sort of arm movement have you got?
It's a big movement, but no, it's all right. I can manage a lap and manage to turn around there. No, I think it will be no problem for sure. The cars are wider as well this year, so it feels. Yeah, I mean, I never drove there before, but I think it feels very much different and much harder than it has ever been.
There must be something wrong with the system if a guy like you has never had the chance to race at Monaco.
No, never drove Monaco. I drove Pau, Macau, and many street circuits, but no, not that one, unfortunately.
Esteban, fabulous drive in Barcelona. A little bit under the radar, you'd say, if you were a TV watcher, because you didn't get a lot of TV time. It was all around Lewis and Seb, of course, but you guys were just going round and round in that beautiful rhythm. Tell us about that, about your afternoon, and also let's talk about the first corner, that shunt between Max and Kimi. How did that affect you?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I had the start, which was okay. Damage limitation, I would say, because it was not the best start I had this season. No, managed to get to the first corner okay without losing position. I was side by side with Magnussen, but broke late into the first corner, locked up, and I saw Alonso also locking up, and I was close to hit Alonso actually. And then Massa and Alonso collide, so I passed Alonso. He was on the gravel, and then I was on the inside of Checo and Massa after turn 3, and Massa had the damage, so and he just turned in actually with the damage, yeah, because he didn't know at the moment he had the damage, and but he was pretty slow, so it was quite tight there. But with me, Checo and Massa, but no, at the end it was a position gain, which we stayed out of trouble, and it was the important thing to do.
And how was it following Checo? How does he drive compared with you? Yeah,
I mean, we are quite similar, I would say. He has a different driving style. He steers a lot more than everyone else, and that's his style. But other than that, no. I mean, we work the same way. We have the same car.
Force India are just doing so well this year, touch wood. Can you give us a sense of what the atmosphere is like within the team, what it's like there at the factory? What makes the team so good?
Yeah, the atmosphere is great here. I really feel like I'm into a big family, and I think the secret is just that everyone's so motivated to achieve great things, and to just be successful. You know, it's a small team compared to the other ones, and what we are achieving at the moment is awesome. You know, even compared to a great year like last year, we have a lot more points this year, so it's really a great start at the moment. And no, I think what makes the difference is just the amount of work. You know, I'm always here after a Grand Prix to debrief, to prepare the next one. I work really close with everyone, and I think that work makes difference at the end, and that's what we always do.
Well, Monaco's one thing, a very special circuit, of course, but given the rate of the car's improvement from Melbourne to now, you must be thinking that you're in for a really good race in Canada?
Well, I don't really know. You know, Barcelona was supposed to be a difficult weekend for us, but it hasn't been.
Well, what has that rate of development been like? How does the car now compare with, say, Melbourne in terms of balance and grip?
It has improved for sure. The car is a lot better now. We understood it better as well. You know, at the beginning of the year, you have a package which you have to understand, and you know, the car just has been different every race, because you know, there was always upgrades on the car all the time, smaller and sometimes bigger, but no, for sure the car is a lot better now, also because we you know, tried a lot of things on it, and some things worked, some things didn't work, but that's racing, and now the car is for sure not perfect. It's never perfect, but I'm much happier now than I was in the beginning of the season.